Here we go. Kevin as always looks incredibly relaxed.
Kevin might be one of the most relaxed grapplers I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, especially for a guy who can end a fight so incredibly quickly. Sometimes with those fast submission guys, they're kind of the fast twitch, where Kevin just looks like he's so confident in his movement. It's almost like he's on autopilot.
That's a good point.
Nice overhook here from Kevin.
Threatening that mirror lock for a moment there. Nice single leg attempt. Good defense by Kevin.
So saw Kevin set his leg lock up in the opening round from the top after an opponent pulled. But he has a great guard as well. Harrison with the takedown. Kevin kind of concedes it off the single, but then he comes back up. With a reset in the center, back on the feet.
They give him the single.
Kevin just kind of goes back down, wanting to get back into the legs.
Kevin opts to get back to the feet. Harrison seems to be initiating the takedowns a little bit more.
Kevin looks like he's just waiting for an opportunity to use Harrison's energy against him. Nice underhooks. Nice trip attempt. And back into that single. Again, getting a nice kind of treetop to get Kevin on his back. And so far in these exchanges, both in this match and the first, Kevin was using these opportunities to try to get back to his feet. Now he's looking like he's actually going to play his guard a little bit more this one. Harrison giving some nice forward pressure into the hips.
Yeah, Harrison really having a lot of success with that single today.
Kevin now trying to get inside that outside heel hook. He is world class at this. You cannot let him get an exposure in this position.
Beautiful defense by Harrison there. Way to get his knee line out.
Back. Kevin's going to try to pull him right back in. Last Midwest finishers we had Kevin on the stage, we saw one of the most horrific leg breaks we have ever seen from that outside heel hook. You cannot let him get an exposure of your knee and your heel. He has so much breaking power there.
Thanks for reminding me, Jeff.
Yeah. I would not say to look that clip up, but if you want to see a bad leg break.
He's so. And as Kevin starts getting pushed out of bounds, he's still looking very relaxed with the body lock and single leg attempts.
I don't think you're going to phase Kevin. Harrison has the rear body lock in our reset. And he pulls Kevin down. Kevin be able to get back to his guard. Smart defense, getting right back to where he feels comfortable. Harrison doing a really good job of controlling the pace of this match. And he's putting some good pressure on wrestling, keeping pressure in. The one time his leg got exposed, he did a good job of scrambling out, not letting Kevin get set.
Let's see if he's able to create, Harrison, able to create the good passing opportunity.
Doing a little nice side-to-side movement there, setting up some leg drags. Kevin just looking to get attached, get some good connections, and use that to off-balance Harrison to get underneath him.
Back to more traditional butterfly. You can see he's really trying to force that knee cut or that knee staple. Good backstep opportunity.
Nice leg pummeling there by Harrison. Gets a nice pass option. Kevin does a good job just recovering, coming back to his feet. Harrison not conceding it. He's forcing him down. Here's another exposure. More of a straight foot lock position. Harrison did a good job pulling those legs out, high stepping to get free. This is a high level matchup here.
Great reaction from the crowd. Rightfully so.
Yeah. I think everyone here after those first matches can tell just how high level both these grapplers are. But again, they're going towards the edge. Harrison not conceding anything in these exchanges. He wants to kind of keep the pressure on and control the stand-up in the game. Head working back to center. Harrison again doing a good job shooting those hard underhooks in. Kevin look for a little inside trip judo action there, maybe Nuchamata. Interesting, sitting right into like there's that outside heel hook exposure again. This could be it. This could be it. Kevin is world class at this position.
Very, very good submission attempt here, but it looks like we've found ourselves in the defense.
Now we're looking for
Potentially Aoki lock.
Aoki, yeah. But Harrison does a good job fighting through. That was in a very dangerous position.
Very impressive defense.
He never panicked, kept creating angles, kept hand fighting until he could get that leg free. But that's just how dangerous Kevin is. All it takes is one slight off balance, and he is in a deep submission position. So now we're resetting. We're talking about our inside positions. Again, when Kevin gets those feet on the inside and can pummel through into those ashis and double outside ashis, that is where he is the most dangerous. Harrison wants to get up, get those legs back.
Strong passing position here.
The no-gi lasso from Kevin to try to reattach so they can get a good connection and then pull Harrison through. We're halfway through this round.
Kevin seems to be playing this a lot to really negate a lot of the passing pressure.
Yep.
It's working well for him. You can tell the second that foot comes over into that lasso type position, Harrison just doesn't feel as comfortable pressuring forward.
Nice push in the knee side to side to try to get hip connection from Harrison, but Kevin's doing such a good job framing and using that lasso that he's not getting inside to where he can really pass.
Harrison seems to be trying to threaten this a little bit more of a modern camping type position, but again, that lasso position is really making it difficult for him to get some good pressure.
And this no-gi lasso is not going to be used like a gi where you're really going to sweep or control with it, but it's just a really nice connection to not allow that upper body connection you need to get some good passing going. Again, Kevin, again, trying to get on the legs. Harrison doing a good job controlling the feet, especially as the match is getting deeper in. Nice exposure again.
Nice
Got
potential
Kevin
scramble
up.
here.
Now we're going to reset again. We're getting deep into this matchup now. Both grapplers kind of know what the other one's wanting to do, and we'll see who can either get back into their game or negate the other one. While both guys have real submission threats, I would not be surprised if we see an overtime as we get deep into this match.
Sure. Be interesting to see if Kevin gets into another leg entanglement, if he'll continue going for the heel hook again, or if he'll maybe switch to a straight ankle this time.
I mean, again, when you have a heel hook as good as Kevin's, and it's such a smart strategy of getting there and controlling it, I don't see him changing his strategy. It's almost won him the fight twice already. Harrison's done such a good job defending, but yeah, I think he has the utmost confidence that he can submit anybody in the world from that position if he gets it. The whole 10th Planet Atlanta team under Sean Applegate has great outside heel hooks. They may have the best outside heel hooks you're going to find as a gym. Now this will be interesting to see if either guy wants to pull guard and attack this last about 2 minutes left we have in this matchup as we're getting late. Again, with a no point situation, this is a lot of energy to be using wrestling late in a match. Again, interesting to see if they're kind of posturing for overtime, if they're trying to bait and attack. Harrison, doing some shoulder pushes, both kind of reaching out for collar ties, but neither one's really opening up for a big takedown. Harrison went for some shots earlier in the match, but those were actually some of Kevin's best opportunities to get in on the leg, so I think he's kind of changing that strategy. I think he's opting for more for arm drags or foot sweeps, things that he can get back exposure or cleaner entries.
Heavy collar tie by Harrison here.
A little inside trip into a front headlock option. Kevin defends it very well. Again, that deep underhook. Harrison's hit that a couple times, and he gets a nice body lock.
Back.
So now we have a rear body lock in the reset. So they have just about 1 minute left. Harrison trying to do a mat return to get Kevin's back exposed. Kevin just sits to get back to his guard. Smart strategy, not allowing that back exposure. Getting back to your comfortable structures. Time with good, strong frames. I think it's going to be tough to pass and finish Kevin in roughly a minute. Kevin's, always has that option of getting on the leg, which can be a quick fight ender. But Harrison has done such a good job defending it so far. It'll be interesting to see how much energy is being used as we get late into this match. Harrison with a nice passing option, getting that nice knee cut energy. Making Kevin frames back. So we're now at 1 minute in this second round of our men's 170-pound bracket.
Kevin recovering back to that kind of lasso type position again.
So as we get late in the smash, I would not be surprised to see some smart strategic energy. As you see Kevin pulling Harrison's head down, kind of like a standing collar tie. This is a good way to try to zap some energy, puts pressure on the lower back as we're getting to short times. Trying to either create a big reaction so we can get underneath, or just kind of zap a little energy by pulling down on that head and lower back. As Kevin just kind of relaxed in this kind of open guard position. The overtime here is going to be very interesting. Kevin has a lot of EBI experience competing in EBI, competing in the Midwest finishers many times. I've not seen Harrison as much EBI, but you know with the world-class grappling he brings, he's going to be well prepared in this position. And we're just about ready for our OT. Both guys seem to keep it conservative, and there we are. We're going to head to our overtime. Beuhring is going to start on the back.
Very, very deep and intentional seatbelt grip he gets right off the bat. Clearly Kevin has some experience with the OT rounds.
This is where we have some little conjecture on where the grips can start and who gets what grip to start. As you get some really high-level EBI overtime, this becomes a very contentious thing between competitors about who gets what grips. Kevin trying to get a really high grip. Harrison and his corner are trying to argue that they need to lower it so he can get a better defensive grip.
Right off the bat, Kevin is able to get to that deep body triangle. Once he gets to that body triangle, he's able to kind of be a little bit less aggressive on the seatbelt grip. He looks to be very,
now
very
Kevin
aggressive with
just
the choke.
chaining those hands. Side-to-side attacks. He looks like he may have it.
A little bit of a face crank here. He's got the chin in, but he does have a fully locked in rear naked. Pretty good head positioning, full body triangle.
It's going to be hard to open up for Harrison. He's eating it, but you can only eat this for so long.
Beautiful defense from
Wow, he gets out. Very nice by Harrison.
Harrison really trying to get his back to the mat, but it's just tough with that body triangle. Controlling both hips the way that he's doing.
Kevin now starting to really build a lot of ride time as well. Watch for a thunderlock on that high arm. Kevin has another face crank. This one gets out again. Harrison doing a really good job pushing those elbows up.
Getting to the proper side of the body triangle.
There's the escape.
Good job by
Two
Harrison.
really nice bites from Kevin, but he's able to get away. Again. We got a lot of fighting for who's going to get what grip, who's starting in what position.
Very nice deep body triangle by Harrison here. Looks to go to the high chest lock for control.
This is very, very high-level EBI game by both guys. Kevin coming from 10th Point in Atlanta, home of Ryan Aiken, who may be the best EBI back player in the world. You know he's incredibly schooled in this game, both offensively and defensively. But Harrison showing some really nice attacks as well, and he showed beautiful defense in that first overtime.
Trying to go belly down again.
Almost a face crank there as well. Lots of scrabbling, but
Chest to back connection by Harrison here. Kevin doing a lot of big movements to scramble out, but Harrison doing a really good job staying connected, really staying good.
wow, they went into the wall there and the
Rolling
reset.
attempt by Kevin, way to escape that position here. That's right.
There's some argument about whether it was escape or a reset. Ref Hajir Azim has decided, I think it was an escape. So now Kevin's back on the offense for our second overtime. Both guys had pretty long rides. It's going to be interesting to see who's ahead at the right time.
There's clearly some debate on the hand positioning here. Harrison really trying to get that chest to the back.
Oh, Harrison almost had that escape.
Just back to the mask.
Kevin able to get it right back in.
Yeah, Kevin really slick with rotating his body to make sure he keeps that chest to back connection. That was impressive.
Harrison doing such a good job, though. Oh, and again, Kevin responds.
So close.
Resets now to the double unders.
Yeah, that double under position is just so effective for control. He's able to clear the elbow.
Harrison's hips need to clear. That's why
his hips aren't clear. Everybody's arguing he is not chest to chest. There's a cornerman arguing about whether he is out or not. The ref, I think, making the strong call there, or the smart call, making sure that you have to have a full shoulder and hip escape from the back to be able to have for an end of the OT round.
this is a really evenly matched overtime, and a very tense overtime.
Sure.
Lots of arguing over positioning, and escape times, and body positions. And I realize whoever wins this battle still has 2 more matches to win this tournament.
It's a long day for these competitors.
Nick Creighton, who is in the corner of Harrison, is really advocating for his athlete to get in a good position.
Which I can see his argument. Kevin getting some really strong position when he was taking the back as well.
I mean, that's at this level, you got to fight for every little advantage you can get.
That's right. Harrison losing a little bit of that body triangle integrity, but it looks like he's still able to keep that good chest to back connection. Let's see if he opts for the seatbelt or the high chest lock.
They're going to hit the wall.
Good rolling.
Again, we ran into this position. They're going to pull him out, which I think is the right decision. If you reset, you'll never be able to recreate this.
That's not comfortable for the person in the body triangle.
This is a crazy battle to only be in the second round of our bracket. Even now, they're fighting for every little inch of position. Body triangle still locked in. Kevin going to unlock it. Harrison showing a really smart EBI strategy. Kevin doing a great job trying to unlock that body triangle and make it more just cross legs. But Harrison doing such a good job winning that upper body fight.
Harrison has the length to be able to cross both hips with both feet too. It's very effective in that regard. Switching back to the body triangle.
Still in. Again, they're going to go to the wall again, and they're going to reset him again. With the double unders and the body triangle, this could be a long ride. It can be very tough. Even if there's not a threat of the choke, those double unders can sometimes hold it. As I say that, Harrison goes for the choke. He's not wanting to just win by ride time. He wants the submission.
Really good job of reestablishing the underhook on the bottom side like that. That's going to help him keep the control.
We're starting to get deep into this round's ride time. Good readjustment. he can get a full ride this round, it will give him a ride advantage. Oh, as I said, that Kevin gets the shoulders almost free. Harrison readjusts. This is a really, really tough EBI round for both guys.
Very, very tight one.
This may be the most even back and forth time. He gets a full 2-minute ride. This is one of the highest level EBI back and forths I've seen, both from finishers or other EBI tournaments. Two so evenly matched competitors, both physically, technically.
Have you got a chance to roll with either of these competitors, Jeff?
I have not, but I've seen them both compete quite a bit. Looks like there's some pressure being put on by Kevin. From our angle, it's hard to see, but he's definitely putting some serious pressure in.
Looks to be over the chin, but
He's just trying to get that squeeze anyway.
Kevin's putting a lot of squeeze on the choke here.
This is kind of an all or nothing kind of fight. He wants that face crank. Harrison able to get free. Kevin's arms have to be kind of tired after that squeeze and all this overtime. Set.
What a tight back and forth between these two guys.
You can feel kind of the tension rising as this round starts going, and we're in the third overtime. Both guys so good at this battle.
Kevin really trying to fight for that bottom side head position. He's losing the angle just a little bit here. But he's still got such a deep body triangle. It's going to be
body
tougher.
triangle is just really keeping Harrison locked in. Whoever wins this fight is going to definitely be a little compromised as we get into the semifinals, because no one has been able to relax at all in these overtimes. Double underhooks, as we mentioned last overtime. Sometimes if you just want to get your full ride, this can be the strongest place you can be.
Sure. Harrison's corner is really urgently advocating for him to just explode and escape.
Wait, if you let Kevin get those double unders, you'll be here for the rest of the round.
For a long time. Doing a good job hand fighting.
And that's the full ride.
There it is.
So that's it. So Harrison, again, he's already had a full ride. Kevin's had a full ride. They both had good other rides. We're going to see one more background. Expect an explosive roll from Kevin to start trying to get out early and win this round. Definitely some, like I said, definitely some interesting back and forth here.
Some tension, to say the least.
Yeah. Neither guy's going to concede 1 inch in the start position. The ride time is going to be incredibly close if we get a deep ride in this round. Kevin going hard to try to get out. Harrison gets the body triangle, and Kevin is just going, just twisting and turning, but the body triangle is still in.
Kevin doing a really, really good job rotating through, but he hasn't really addressed that body triangle. So Harrison's really able to keep that good connection to his back.
Kevin doing a really good job just clearing that inside position and getting the hook back inside of the body triangle, but he still has a lot of space, a lot of work to do to get free. I think both guys are really thinking about just getting full rides and winning by their ride at this point. Kevin's trying to force it. Kevin is not conceding this round, but now the double unders. This ride time is going to be real, real close. That explosive start by Kevin to try to get out now, he got to be tired after that. That is an incredible amount of energy to roll that many times and pull that kind of weight. This is a crazy battle. Kevin's going to try to scramble again. There's not a lot of time left, but he wants to get out before the full 2-minute ride.
It's a super tough overtime ride. Like you said, both guys are going to be compromised regardless.
This might be 2 straight full rides, though, for Harrison, which might give him the ride time advantage. We do not have the scores, the times in front of us. Beautiful readjustment by Harrison. And there's time. That's 2 full rides for Harrison. I would have to think he's going to win the ride time. That's it. He had 2 full ride times, so I think Harrison's going to get this. But here we go.